permanent and for a long number of years to come by God's grace. I am trained as an engineer, as a chemical petroleum engineer. And in 1971, I finished my PhD from Madison, Wisconsin, went to Dallas, Texas. There was not a single Jummah, Friday prayer, established in Dallas, Texas. Not a single one. And everybody said, you know, we're afraid that we'll be discriminated against and so on. 2 people prayed Jummah for the first time, end of November 1971. And then we started building the community slowly. And then we said, we need to have a center in a place called Grand Prairie in Texas, very close, in between Dallas and Arlington, on Baghdad Street. And we needed, I think, $17,000. So we said, we'll go and borrow money. And then an argument erupted. This is Riba. And I really said, I know nothing about this stuff. So anyway, I went to school, University of Texas at Dallas, did an MBA, International Finance. It's actually MA in Management and International Finance at the University of Texas at Dallas. And I learned how money is created, what's interest, what's the cost of money, how the system works, and so on and so forth. And by mere coincidence, in 1987, I met one of the top Islamic bankers in the world. And through him, I started meeting all the scholars in Islamic banking, and I advocated my life to Islamic banking since then. Actually, I wrote a book on the subject. I did most of the research done. I did research on my own. We presented papers at the University of Harvard Islamic Banking Forum. We started American Finance House Symposium, and so on and so forth. We wanted that the capital for this company, when we started, should come from the American Muslim community. And the fascinating thing is, we went to the rich and famous, and they said, no, we do not want to participate, because we made our name. We don't want anybody to say that we're taking advantage of the community. We understand that. But we were surprised, frankly, because we thought that people that are so affluent would be the first to come and invest. But we understood what it means. The people who really invested in this company in the beginning, and we raised $100,000, $200,000, were the middle-class Muslim community members that wanted to see Riba removed. And they said, we'll put in $10,000. We don't even worry if we lose the money. And that's how the whole system started in 1987. It was Ramadan 1987, which happened to be July, right before the crash of the market. And we're very delighted that since we started until today, 14 years later, not a single quarter passed without producing profits. And our policy has been consistently to compete with the conventional banks' certificate of deposit rates. Because if you really are good and serious about investing, you should never hide behind saying, oh, it's Islamic, brother. You got to be paid less. No, no. You got to be paid better returns than what the conventional banks do. Why? Because we're competing with them. And number 2, because in our startup operation, it is, by definition, a higher risk operation. We told people in our community that we have to know you in order to be able to invest with us. And we're asking you to invest only 5% to 10% of your assets, not to put all of your eggs in one basket. And we've been very blessed and very successful. This is a business which is a volume business. So as we grew and became better, we are very competitive as far as return on capital and return on investment. And we're very delighted with the results.